Oh, this is just like Christmas in March. Let's look here. Phoenicians first converts to Christianity. Well, see, the Christian didn't convert. I mean, the Phoenician didn't convert to it. The Phoenician was the Christian. That's the point of the whole thing. Okay, and I'm going to show you right here how they stuck their fucking own dick in their mouth. So it says Phoenicians first convert to Christianity. No, not true. Because this word right here, Phoenicia Maritima. Do you know what Maritima is? Let me write it out for you. Let me spell it out to you in bigger letters than this. Let's just go up to that size. I believe that's the correct spelling. I could be wrong. It's maritime law. It's admiralty law. Yes, I know my spelling is probably wrong, but you'll get the gist of it. It's the law of the sea. It's the law of banking. It's what all the world's money is set up on. It's all the countries that were beat into submission. Instead of paying your bills with chickens and goats, you'll use this piece of metal and we'll tell you what it's worth. And if you waver from using that, we'll come in and we'll conquer your country, and then we'll just instate our own government, which is what's happened pretty much everywhere. So the Phoenician Christians, right? The Phoenician Christians, these guys, right here, right, went all around the world setting up the banking system. This isn't just a Jewish thing, man. It's a Hebrew Nazi coalition of world dominance. Okay, they went around and told everybody, you're going to do what we say or we'll kill you. And they did that anyway. Okay, after the converts to Christianity, after the Jews. Don't you understand? This is a coalition. The news is bullshit. The wars are bullshit. Real people die keeping the illusion going. But all of this, they stuck right here. They stick their dick right in their mouth for everybody to see that it's really just a perversion. Maritime admiralty law is the law that made you from being a human being into a person, because you don't exist. You only exist within the banking system. That's why the back of your deed to your house says signature of tenant, and your vehicle title says signature of seller. It never says owner, because you're a water product. You belong to the bank. I've already done a bunch of videos on that, so if you don't get it, I'm sorry. But here we go. Here's your Phoenician Christian Nazi Jewish coalition. So stop picking on either one of them individually. It's the both of them. Okay? With the Masons in the middle having a fucking party. The dance. Historic illustrations from 33 BC. So 33, there's your key word. Then let's look here. Here's their logo. Phoenician patera from idiom or whatever it is, showing a religious ritual dance before a goddess. There's the goddess. In a temple round the sun emblem. And that sun, of course, is really, right? It would really be the black sun. That's why it has a black center. But we really probably should use yellow, because this is your basic Nazi pattern. Right? So they're dancing around the sun symbol, which is this. And we can see this logo every time you watch TV and you see this Paramount logo. Remember, the stars are the fallen ones, right? And it says, what? What's this say here? A Viacom company. And who is Viacom? We all know who Viacom is. Who's Viacom? Anybody remember? All right, who's Viacom? Viacom is the I. You go back. is the I am, and the I am is not male. It's the female. It's Saturn. It's the female aspect. So we know that Phoenicia Maritima is really Phoenician Maritime Admiralty law. Okay, that's the law of the banking system. So it has nothing to do with religion. Okay, that's a scam for you to believe that you're doing something wonderful in your belief. God's already the Father's already inside of you. You don't need all this outside bullshit. And I'm not one of these new age dudes that's going to tell you to go into yourself, because I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm telling you, the part of the Creator is still in you. All of this outside silly stuff is exactly that, outside silly stuff. You're stuck in a banking system that took away your right as a human being that the Father gave you. That's why they did it. The control part of it is just an after effect. Okay? So the Phoenician Christians, this is what Queenie Cameron is, and this Joseph Turcotte, and all of these other scumbags on here that run interference. They're Phoenician Christians. The ones that are professing to be Christians are Phoenician Christians, because that's just a nice word for Hebrew Nazi, Zionist tyranny. Saturn is the god of fascism. Okay, what is fascism? Fascism means when we say it, you do it or you die. That's what Hitler was. He was a fascist. Mussolini was a fascist. And so that's what all this is based on, this Saturnalian law. Hammurabi is one of the pantheon gods of the whole Saturnistic thing. His face is on the side of the U.S. Supreme Court. Go look it up. So this Inky 35 or whatever her name is, Stinky 35 or whatever, is really Queenie Cameron, just coming from another angle. She's tried to beat you to death with the Bible, so now what she's going to do is she's going to come with this other character, Inky 35, and try and celebrate this Phoenician Saturn pantheistic menagerie. It's what it is. I mean, get a look at the broad's hair. She's got horns sticking out the side of her fucking head with her hair. I mean, what part of that don't you understand? This is the big game on here. Okay, wake up. It's a big game. Christianity is based off of a very tyrannical, evil system. Not Jesus Christ. Don't get me wrong on that. Jesus Christ stood up against the very thing that they try and use him as the pedestal to push their evil. That's why we go to war and everybody says, oh, we're doing it for God and for the country. No, you're not. The United States went bankrupt in 1933. In 1933, interesting, right? There's that 33 again. It went bankrupt in 1933, and we became a corporation. And when we became a corporation, when we elected presidents, the president didn't have to be from here. Okay? That's why Barack Obama never had a birth certificate, because he's the president of a corporation. But what sounds better? My son died for his country, or my son died for Walmart, the corporation. That's what Phoenician Maritime Admiralty law is. The United States is a corporation. It is not a country. Wake up. Quit looking for UFOs. This shit is being done by man. It's ludicrous. I mean, it's funny. And yeah, there's some real dark, evil shit going on where certain beliefs do certain things. Okay, but stop looking for fucking, with Art Bell and, The Truth Denied and, all of these crazy fucking outlets, David Icke, Love and Light. Motherfucker, we don't live in a place where anybody loves anybody. Okay? We're cut off. We live in basically a section of hell. Could be worse, absolutely. But the bottom line is, that's kind of where we're at. So, when you understand that, you'll understand that you were born into a system where you were already fucked when you came out. So just understand this. You don't have to go along with it. Okay? But I just want to point this out real quick. The Phoenicians were the first converts to Christianity, right? A murdering horde of maritime men suddenly became very gentle and wanted to preach the scriptures. Grow up. Maritime Admiralty law comes from Phoenicia Maritima, which the Phoenicians are the old sect of the Nazis. The Jews right here got their fucking fingers in the pie too, and a certain section of them have bonded with them and taken up Judaism and mixed it in with government. And so you have this conglomeration. All of this silliness with Queenie Cameron and her stupid videos about. And First Thessalonians says, I don't give a fuck what your Bible says, you moron. First Thessalonians says this. And the Kenites, they fuck. Shut up, bitch. You're a Kenite. Your whole religion is Nazi Kenite, you moron. Fraudulent fat fuck.